Hi there, today is an exciting day. It is Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. EA Sports PGA Tour had a limited release today of its new golf game for those who purchased the deluxe edition or who have the EA Play subscription. The worldwide public release is in a few days on April 7th, 2023. I just started playing the game and don't know much about it yet. This video that I recorded is about my first impressions and first playthrough. In future videos, I'll discuss the career mode, tips for playing the game, and some of the other game's features in more depth. Some of the questions I've been asked already are, is this better than 2K Sports 2K23 PGA Tour? Well, it's too early to tell. I don't have an opinion yet. I need to play it more before forming an opinion. But based on early gameplay, EA Sports PGA Tour seems solid and smooth. Another question I've gotten, is there a 3-click method for golf swings? I did not notice that option in today's release, although I have heard that EA Sports may include this in future updates from what I've been reading. What are your thoughts? Have you played the game? Are you pleased, disappointed, or other? Let me know in the comments. I'm excited to actually be playing this game for the very first time. This is EA Sports' new release that just came out today. I'm recording this on April 4th, 2023. And this is the new PGA Tour game. EA Sports hasn't done a golf game in years, so I'm really excited about trying this game. The only thing I've done so far is look at the settings. So this is a mostly keyboard, sometimes mouse-driven menu. I've tried a physical controller on it, a wired one, and it doesn't seem to respond to it. So I'm going to use Q and E here to navigate through the top. What I haven't seen in any of the menu options is a way to practice off a driving range, or do like a pitch and putt, or get a tutorial, anything like that. So I'm hoping that becomes a feature so we can practice. Now, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments and let me know where to go to actually get some practice swings in. So I'm currently at the settings gameplay submenu option here. And to control the submenu, use the letters Z and C to go forwards and backwards in the submenu. So if we look at gameplay here, swing mechanic, if I select that, you look in the lower right underneath the picture of the golfer, you can get a description of what these different options and values mean. Let's see. So I'm going to use I'll keep the left stick there. Gameplay style, I previously changed because of putting. I wanted that to be normal. Swing difficulty, I'll keep on normal. And spin control is on, although I don't know really how to manipulate the spin yet. I do want to do shot shaping. Again, I don't know the mechanics of that yet. I'll keep these on. The one thing I want to point out here is gameplay style. It's set on custom now, but you can do there's 4 gameplay styles plus four gameplay style simulation, which is the hardest, as you can see. And it's an immersive hardcore simulation experience. Tour is for advanced players looking for a challenge. Pro, which is a balanced experience recommended for most players. An arcade, which is the simplest. It's perfect for golfers who just are brand new to the game, basically. So I originally had it on Pro, but since I changed some settings, I'm now on Custom. So I'll leave it there. And if we navigate through the submenu here, I forgot to apply the changes. And let's go ahead and do that. I did that with the mouse, or you could do it with the keyboard. Let's go to audio. I've changed the volume so it's a little bit lower so I can talk over the gameplay audio. The visuals I've changed. For example, display type is window instead of full screen because I have ultra wide monitors, and that is quite an experience. It's overwhelming if you have it in that setting. So windowed works for me. Legal, controller. And again, you can press 4 and 6 to really navigate through that menu there. So these are keyboard settings. I'll be using a controller and sometimes the keyboard to play this game. So I haven't learned these different keystrokes yet. I'll get to that over time with practice. Accessibility is that. Let me change the brightness a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bright. Commentary, I'll just put down a tad. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I got to keep applying the changes. Now let's go back. Now let's actually start a round here. Let's do quick play. And let's do stroke play. We'll stick with the defaults there. Let's just do the first 9. I'm going to select, now I could do the golfer I created, 67 overall score. Obviously, I'd like to develop my player over time, but I don't know how to do that just yet or what it takes. So let's go ahead and start with the default golfer here and do start round. And then the animation begins, of course. There's going to be a whole flyover. And again, we're on Augusta National, the front nine. So let's take a look at that. Let me put some headsets on here so I can hear the in-game volume.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to bring you continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Novelo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through.
Here's the whole flyover.
Always something that piques your interest.
You can obviously press the A button to fast forward or stop the animation.
And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
So 9 holes is the choice here today. Let's get things started here at the par 4 first.
Okay, if you look on the screen there, this is my first time looking at this interface. You have the letters A to actually get into the swing. U, X, which is currently grayed out. You have the directional arrow keys there. You have the numbers. I guess that affects the spin. And then enter. So let's start with the last one. Enter gives you an overview of the yardage. And so you can see the flag there on the right. So that's pretty cool. Enter again. So we have a par 4, about 445 yards to the flag there. And we got the wind displayed on our screen. 2-foot elevation up. And okay, so if you look in the lower right here, right next to my face, you can see we have a 10.5 degree driver out. We're at the 100% tee level, and we're currently hitting it straight. So let's go ahead and press U. This will be our first shot preview. And let's press A to get into the swing. So I'm going to actually use my controller here. I'm using my left stick to do the backswing. So again, I have had no practice or tutorials on this, but it looks self-intuitive there. And I'll go ahead and do the backswing. And let's see how I did on my very first shot here. Love the animation. Let's see how realistic the bounce is.
Boy, a good, powerful drive to start the round. That is up beyond the bunker here at hole number 1. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to
129 yards to the flag.
129 yards left to the flag today. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Okay, let's take a look as a preview. I'm going to keep the defaults there, get into my swing by pressing A. And let's go ahead and start the backswing. Full backswing it looked like, on my screen at least. And let's see where this ball lands. Okay, not a bad shot. 9 foot 9 inches to the hole.
A green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Birdie chance. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, a little bit of a curve there, as you can see in the overhead. And let's go ahead and get into our putt stance. And my very first putt in this game, so let's see how that goes. And the indicator there is down below next to my feet. That's a pretty bad putt. Do not try that at home.
That's a letdown.
Looks like I should have adjusted my aim, so again, let's take a look at... That's pretty straight. It's a little bit to the left there, so I'm going to adjust that. And use my directional keys there to adjust. Okay, over adjusted there. It's going to take me a while to get used to the putting in this. I'm so used to 2K Sports' 2K23 Sports. Okay, let's try this again. And do not play as badly as I am right now. Okay, there we go. Putts in. So I bogeyed that first hole. Let's play another hole or two. I'm going to stop after that and then reassess and try to learn more about the game before doing my next video.
One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. reachable into for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers.
Press escape key to do the whole flyover again. By the way, that's another tip, and also to get your scorecard. And let's go ahead and resume. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at that first shot. Okay, it's going to go there. And let's go ahead and get into our stance. It's 558 yards to the flag, as you can see on the top of the screen. Tee shots away, and let's see where this goes. I did push that right.
Yeah, this is a good drive. Watch you trundle down the hill a bit. Well done off the tee here at hole number 2.
You can use the right stick to kind of pan around and adjust your view. So 233 yards to the hole. Press A to skip the animation there. Okay, here's a preview of this shot. What I want to do, is maybe hit it over here. Let that roll up a little bit. Again, I'm kind of guessing my way through this. And let's get into our stance. And let's go ahead and do the backswing. You can look at my meter there on the right. Overswing and slow. Overhit that. Too much power.
Landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
The first chip. This is for eagle. Let's go ahead and do this and see. Okay, a little bit too powerful there. I should have had a shorter backswing or changed my club. First sand shot. Okay.
Splash this softly onto the green.
Nice soft shot. 11 foot.
That one kind of took off.
At least we're now putting.
Sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by. This is an 11-foot putt.
You can see the curve there. So let me aim over here. I'm still trying to figure out the mechanics of this. Just didn't quite read that right.
Speed was spot on, a good putt, but nothing to show for it.
My speed was okay.
+2 already.
Another bogey. Let's do one more hole to get a feel for this. If you have any tips for me, by the way, by all means, let me know how I can get better.
Classic 350-yard par.
I'll be playing this game a lot.
Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which slopes right to left.
Okay, let's take a look at the first shot here. Should go somewhere in there. The wind, pretty slight northeast. Okay, 351 to the flag. Let's go ahead and get in our stance. Pretty good tee shot.
Oh, that is a big drive. Easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will lead
I love the ball rotation on the right.
to this third green.
Okay, next shot here.
So not a whole lot left to go here.
60-degree wedge.
This par 4.
By the way, left trigger, right trigger on a controller changes the club. Let's stick with 60-degree wedge. Let's get a preview. And let's go ahead and get into our stance. I intentionally hit that short, hoping for a roll like that, but still rolled too much. Look at that slope. 6 yards to the hole. Okay, let's see here. I have a 60-degree wedge. Let's get a little preview. Look at that gradient. So I'm going to aim over here. Get it shorter. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a nice little push. Not enough power.
Well, that was not very good at all, Frank. Kind of ugly, in fact.
Yeah, you can't be in two minds, Rich. One or the other, right? Land it short, let it run out, or pitch it nearly to the hole and expect it to stop. Cannot have both at once.
As you can see there, I adjusted my putt angle, but not enough power. Okay, let's adjust the angle there, and let's get this in.
3 over for the day.
So I'm consistently bogeying these holes in the first 3. So those are the first 3 holes.
Par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with it.
So let's stop there. Join me in the next video. I'll do a full round on one of these courses, maybe have a little bit more wisdom, game tips, things like that. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. As you can see on your screen, I've also included a link to my last video that I made, as well as the second to last video that I made, and also a link to a playlist that contains videos that I've made that are very similar to the one you just watched. And lastly, I've included my logo. If you click that and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.